Hi Joel, so here's the mesh that you sent me. I did a command called weld vertices. So weld vertices. I just basically select the part and just hit enter. And that kind of makes a watertight or airtight mesh. Next thing is I'm going to do the adaptive remesh. So I'll select the pieces here. And just hit enter. And it'll take a second. And I hit start. And I'll go through all the pieces. Now this is going to take a second, so I'll move this so you can see, but it's there's a lot of vertices here, so it's got to go through and think, and it's at 3%, but it'll speed up. It gets about halfway through and then it starts really going. Okay, so all the remeshing's done. So I'll just hit OK here, and then I'm just gonna want to hide this back mesh. So here's the pieces that we remeshed adaptively, and I can shade it. It looks good. And then what I'm going to do is I'll just flatten the pieces, rectangle, select everything, and then I'll go into my flat pattern. This is pan this up, get into my top view, zoom to extends, and basically shade it. And here's those flip triangles. So I'm going to use the pelt command, go through, here's the pieces, and then I'm just going to go spring them. And should flatten pretty quick. Oh, the interesting thing about this is when I look at it, um, it comes out really well. And of course, they're not going to be exactly rectangular pieces because it's from the skin and, um, you know, it's going to read in the edges and, there's that, not as straight lines. So I think this is a good result. I'll just hit OK here. I'll just bring this piece over here. Then we could do some stuff like the find tool. So we'll find the different pieces that belong here. And there we go. There's your piece. And I can do stuff like add my notches and things like that. But all in all, not a bad looking, um, actually, not a bad looking scan at all. So we got all our stuff ready to go. Everything's tagged up. Close that out, and then I would just export out, and I'll call this Joel, and enter. And then when I go open, I'm going to save that, and I'll go into Joel DXF. It's in millimeters, and there we go. Everything's done, flattened, ready for your cutter. All right, let me know if you have any questions. Talk to you soon.